Hey everyone, I just got back from Washington D.C. Went to the TKO, the World Foosball Tour kickoff. Want to make a few comments on my experiences. There's a few new things that I thought were really cool and kind of game changing to the way things were, or the way how tournaments were run before. One mainly is the flight format. The flight format, if you're not aware, it's a new format. Instead of having the double elimination format of old, it's a flight format where you go into either an A or a B flight, and then you have to qualify from either one of those flights to make it into the elimination rounds. And it's just generally, I understood always the benefit of having the flight format, because if you have these two separate flight formats, all the matches are scheduled at predetermined times. You know exactly when you're going to play. If you qualify in flight A, you don't have to go into flight B. You're straight into the elimination rounds, which is often much later in that day or even the next day. And once the elimination rounds start, it's a single elimination, winner take all kind of thing. And it's for open events, it's 3 out of 5 throughout, which is really beneficial. I didn't quite understand how beneficial this is or how much more enjoyable this is. So you're in flight A, you have to win 3 matches to qualify, and you just win 3 matches in a row, and you're done, and it's all very, very well seeded. So if you imagine your first match, if you have a high seed like I do, you get a bye normally. And then your second match is against like a lower seed, so you're standing a good chance there. Then your third match is likely against a better player because you both, got to that point. So that's going to be a competitive match, and then that's the match to get into the elimination rounds. So really, I found out that yes, it's scheduling wise, it's good, but also just from a playing in it, it was just more fun. It was just more fun. It was more enjoyable. It wasn't like it didn't matter, but it was just there was more weight off. It's 3 out of 5. You knew. Even if I lost flight A, I still had flight B, which are all 3 out of 5s. There's no like going 2 out of 3, going to the losers bracket where it kind of sucks. You never know what's going to happen, or who you're going to meet up with. So it's just a better all over format, and it just allows tournaments to run quicker and smoother. And no, I love it. I really had a good time. Flight format is, I think, the way forward. And once they get the software figured out, even the people running it will actually have an easier time as well, because right now they don't. They're putting in the work to actually make that happen for us, which is great. Second thing I want to share, I ran into a few people, had a great time talking with people about iRefus and all the stuff that people have been really enjoying about it, and possible things that I can even do in the future, which I love the input. I love the feedback. So many good ideas. I'm going to be busy for the next few months with all of these ideas, so it's really great. Keep them coming. If you ever see me at a tournament, don't hesitate. Come talk to me. I want your ideas. That way we can see your idea inside iRefus sometime in the future, possibly. So a couple things that came from that. One is for me actually using iRefus and its game mode instant replays during matches. I was able to use it a couple times to really good benefit. One, I was playing against Chase Pinnell, and I'll talk about him more. I was having trouble he was shooting from the back, and he was scoring on me pretty regularly from the back with kind of the same 1 or 2 shots. So right during the match in a timeout, I think it was between games, pulled up my iRefus app. I had it running on with a external camera on a tripod, and then I looked at it with my iPad. So really quickly, crack open the iPad, show me his shots from the 2-rod. Oh, I see, he's going in there. He moves the ball like this much before he shoots it, and so then he wasn't able to score that as easily from the back throughout the rest of that match. So it didn't allow me to win, but it definitely made a difference. He just had generally more consistent game than I did. And second time I used it to really good effect was playing against open doubles in the eliminations against Tony Spreedeman and partner. His partner was putting up a good defense. I was having trouble scoring. I couldn't quite read what was happening. So during between games, I looked at the thing. I said, "Show me all my 3-rod possessions where I missed," and did quick review. And it was really obvious seeing the defense now. I was like, it was switching, leaving middle, switching, leaving middle, switching, leaving middle. So I was like, oh, there's tons of middles there. So I could just do that. So the first 2 points into the next game, I scored them shooting middles. And then, of course, Tony being Tony, he whispers to his partner, probably something about changing his defense. And sure enough, that defense was now gone, and I had to adjust and move on. But I never really saw the ball again, and Tony just owned the table and won that match. So, but anyways, really beneficial. It really can work. I really highly recommend everyone really do it, because I'm going to keep doing it. And so if I'm getting benefits from that, I'm sure other people can. And One last thing, I'm running into Chase Pinnell. He's had a YouTube channel for many, many years now, and it is a rocking channel. You got to go watch his channel. He's got a great personality for YouTube. As you know, if you're watching me, you're here for information. You're not here for entertainment. That's just my personality. I don't mind. I understand that, and likely you do too. But you want to watch someone that's really entertaining and knows stuff about foosball and instructional stuff of how to do stuff. Chase Pinnell's YouTube channel is phenomenal. Go check it out. I've been checking it out actually and learning things. I didn't know it was there until this weekend. You know, shows how divided we are, which is a bit of a shame. But so yeah, we had the battle of the YouTube a couple times in our matches in open singles. Right now he's got the upper hand, which is fine. He deserves it. But yeah, just thought I'd share that stuff. TKO was great. I'm looking forward to Vegas. I'll be at Vegas. Definitely hit me up for IREF Foos ideas, even on Facebook if you can't wait till then. Looking forward to it. Thanks.